The terrible characters. As the sun rose the next morning, Bugs and Buns and me were still digging. They had dug a hole so deep you could have put a house into it, but they had not yet come to the end of the fox's tunnel. They were all very tired and close. "Dang and blood," said Bugs, whose loud idea was that. "Bean's idea," said Buns. Bugs and Buns both stared at Bean took other swing of kinder then popped the frog back into his pocket without offering it to the others. "Listen," he said angrily. I want that fox. I'm going to get that fox. I'm not giving in there. I'm strong him up over my forepaws then as a dumpling. We can get him by digging, that's for sure, said the fat Bugs. I've had enough of digging. Buns the little put their dwarf looking up at Bean and said, "Have you any more stupid ideas then?" "What?" said Bean. "I can hear you." Bean never talked about, he never even was said as a lot. His own hours were covered with all kinds of muck and wax and bits of chewing gum and dead flesh and stuff like that. This made him deaf. "Speak louder," he said to Buns, and Buns shouted back, "Got any more stupid ideas?" Bean rubbed the back of this neck with a dirty finger. He had a dog coming there and it itched. "What we need on this job," he said, "is machine. Mechanical shovels. We'll have him out in 5 minutes. Mechanical shovel will used with mechanical shovel." This was a partly good idea, and the other two had to admit it. "All right then," Bean said, talking hard. "Bugs, you stay here and see the fox don't escape. Buns and I will go and fetch our machine. If he tries to get out, shoot him quickly." The long thin Bean walked away. The tiny Buns was with his gun pointing at the foxhole. Soon two almost capitally trucks with machine car shovels on their boats and come clanging into the wood. Ben was delivering one bunch, the other the machine were both black. They were murderers, butter-looking monsters. "Here we go then," shouted Bean. "That to the fox," shouted Buns. The machine went to work by homeward. Miss First of sawn out of the hair. The big tree under which Mr. Fox had done his hole in the first place was toppled like a mattress on all sides. Logs were sent flying and trees were falling, and the noise was differing. Down in the tunnel, foxes cutting, listening to the terrible clanging and dangling overhead. "What's happening, Dad?" cried the small fox. What are they doing? Mr. Fox didn't know what was happening or what they were doing.